Hey, thank you for joining me. This is the beginning of my YouTube channel. And why am I doing this? I feel like you have a lot of questions. I know that I have a lot of questions. And I figured it's time to do something together. It's time to continue this journey that I've had in medicine over a number of years now. It's actually been several decades. And for me, this has been quite a journey. It's been something that has not been easy all of the times, but it's definitely been rewarding. I feel like you would benefit from the successes that I've had, but I feel like you'd also benefit from some of the mistakes that I've made, because I don't want you to make some of the same mistakes that I've made in the past. I'd like to save you from that. The other thing that I'm realizing, that in the space that I'm in within medicine, and I'll describe that a little bit more in just a little bit, I feel as if there's a lot of pitfalls. The field is moving rapidly. There's definitely going to be a lot of changes coming up in the next couple years, for sure by 5 years, and for sure in 10 years. And I'm hoping to be a part of those positive changes. And I'm also hoping that you're going to help me with those by asking questions. I learn from you. I learn from the people that I help. I learn from the people that become my clients, because I start to dig in order to try to find answers if I don't know the answers. And then when I'm helping someone with something that I feel that I'm very proficient at, that I have expertise, then it just helps me just go deeper and to get more in depth with what it is that, whatever the clinical issue is that we're dealing with. So who am I? So I'm Doc Bates. I'm Dr. Darryl Bates, MD. I'm a physician in the United States, born and raised in California. And I've been practicing, things have changed, but I've been focused on holistic and regenerative medicine for years now. When I say holistic, what I mean is I'm looking at you as an entire person. I'm not looking at you as a body part. I'm not looking at you just as an organ. I'm not looking at you as someone who's isolated from your community or from your activities. That's one of the mistakes that I think conventional medicine has made, is that we start segmenting people. We start putting people in boxes, or we start trying to define people in ways that makes it easy for the system, but it doesn't do the service for the individual. It doesn't do the service for you. It doesn't do the service for you, your family, you as a person. So what do I mean when I say regenerative? So regenerative medicine, it's exciting, it's changing, it's rapidly evolving. I studied Chinese medicine formally after I went to medical school. I think I'll talk about that at a later time. Let's see how well this does. Let's see how many, I guess I should say, maybe at a certain sub, maybe at 1,000 subs, I will give you a video to explain my journey, which has been up and down, back and forth, circles. But I started with, or what kept me in medicine really was studying traditional Chinese medicine. And I consider that to be a form of holistic medicine, but it's also regenerative because it's working with your immune system. It's not trying to override. It's working with your body. It's working with your healing mechanisms. So from there, I consider PRP, exosomes, stem cells, peptides. There's more to the list, but I'll stop there. I consider those aspects of regenerative medicine that you should know about. And this, to me, is the future of medicine. Let me say it another way. This is the future of medicine. Being able to help you overcome certain challenges by supporting your immune system, by supporting your healing modalities that are already built in, these healing mechanisms that are already built in, by being able to tap into those, it makes a huge difference. And oftentimes it makes a huge difference in a positive way. It can, sometimes it can take time because you may have been building this issue, building this problem for years and years and years. So let's say it took you 5 years to create the problem. How quickly do you think using your own innate healing mechanisms it's going to take for you to solve that problem? Realistically, I mean, in Chinese medicine, we say it should be half the time that it took you to create the problem. I like to move a little faster than that if possible. So for most people, you're going to feel something within anywhere from a few weeks to about 6 months. So that's what this channel is about. It's about holistic medicine, regenerative medicine. It's also about the things that I'm interested in. So I'm a lifelong athlete, and I love the outdoors. I love the ocean, the water, martial arts, running, just being active, playing with my kids, being around my friends. So there's so many goals that I have. There's so many things. There's so many experiences that I would like for the near future and for the long term. And I also want to be able to have those experiences with a very high quality of life. And I think that you are in that same boat, that this is something that we can discover together. It's just that I might be a little bit further along the path, and I have a certain knowledge base and I have a certain expertise that I'm willing to share with you. And again, I don't want you to make some of the mistakes that I made, and I want you to benefit from the knowledge that I have. So if you've got things that you want to do in your life, if you want a certain quality of life, if you want vitality, if you see yourself as you are maturing, being able to retain your knowledge, and as you are maturing and you're getting older, you're actually becoming more refined, but you're able to do the activities that you love, you're able to be around the people, you're able to contribute in a way that is meaningful for you, contribute to your community, then you're in the right spot. Because I want to help you do that, and I want to educate at the same time, and I want to empower you so that you aren't dependent on some kind of system, but you really understand what you need to live your best life. So that's what this channel is about. Again, I'm Dr. Darryl Bates, Doc Bates, MD. You can call me Doc, and I'm excited. This is going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. What you can do is you can subscribe, and please give me a question. I know you have questions about yourself, about regenerative medicine. Could be about exosomes, stem cells, peptides, whatever. I look at these comments. I already know a lot of questions because people are asking me questions every single day, but I want to answer your questions. So subscribe, like, leave me a question in the comment section, and we'll get going. All right, until next time. All right, bye-bye.